My name's Johnny Chops. I'm an artist, and hopefully you'll experience some of my work.
How did you get into art, and how long have you been painting for?
I've been painting for approximately 14 months. It started prior to one Christmas. It's a bit of an emotional story. My mum became a widow that year, so I thought it'd be a good idea to paint her a picture, a self-portrait, because it was the first time she was going to be on her own ever since I've known her. I thought she'd find that quite distressing, so I decided to do a self-portrait so I could always be there. But I'd never painted before, so it worried me. Yeah, I knew my mum would like it if it was awful, because she's my mum. The second painting I did was for my dad, which was of Donald Trump, because he can't stand Donald Trump. It wasn't a very flattering portrait, but I managed to sell that to somebody because they were dying to buy it, which gave me a great deal of confidence to carry on painting, and I've been selling paintings since.
And where do you paint from? Do you have a studio or in your home?
So my home is now my studio, which is a narrow boat in the Cambridgeshire Fens. And it's ideal. It's extremely quiet. I have quite good light there. More spring and summer, but it's an ideal place to be creative.
Do you ever come across a creative block, and if you do, how do you overcome it?
I haven't had a creative block yet, but I do find myself procrastinating occasionally, which I hear from other artists is normal. And I find during that stage I'm thinking very cautiously and intensely about the next work I'm going to do, and I found thinking it through is incredibly important.
So what's your process when you start painting? Do you have the idea first, or how does that work?
I never went to art school, but doing art at school, they tend to encourage you to use a sketchbook, etc. Tried that, it's okay. Then I find myself occasionally just being inspired by something, and then I suddenly want to create something from that. So I may watch something on TV, I may listen to a song, then I'll get an idea from that, and I don't need to put it in a notebook or do any sketches, I just bash it out. So that's...
Do you draw it first, or do you literally start painting?
I usually start painting. Occasionally I draw it out first, but that's more to do with fitting something in a space, or depending on what size canvas or background I want to use, yeah.
Johnny Chops, where does the name come from?
I've been cutting hair since I started in the business when I was 16, so quite a few years. People used to call me Johnny the Cut, but the last word is too similar to something disparaging, so I thought Chops would be the more appropriate one. And I think it's got a nice ring to it. And my last name's very long, Greek, and difficult, so I think it's a nice alternative.
What kind of inspires you? Because you've got lots of paintings of television programs, notably Columbo. Like, what's the thing with that?
It's hard to say. I like to feel that I'm kind of free of mind, so I don't want to get caught up just doing landscapes or just doing portraits. So you'll see I have some portraits, some landscapes, but there's quirkiness to it. I don't really want things to be as you see them necessarily. So I just don't really want to border my imagination in. I really want to expand it more and more.
If you could sit down with anyone, living or dead, and have a cup of coffee with them, who would it be, and what would you ask them?
Wow, that's a really good question. Off the top of my head, I think it's probably Peter Falk, and then Malcolm X.
Columbo impression for us?
Oh, geez, that's too much to bother me right now. Can we do that another time if that's okay with you?
That was actually really good. How do you like to take your coffee?
Ooh, quite thick, strong, with a bit of cinnamon in, maybe a bit of milk or something like that or not, basically.
What's next for you? Do you have any projects in, and then obviously this huge project you've got going on, is there anything beyond that?
What's next for me? Hopefully in April, because I will sell some work by then, which will fund me to go to Uganda, as one of my best friends has a wonderful children's charity called A DJ Saved My Life, and there we'll be doing music lessons and art therapy with all the kids there that are orphans and suffered war. So I speak a little Swahili. One of my best friends is known as my twin brother. He's from Uganda, although he lives in Iceland. He's going to be coming with me, and we're going to make a difference with art out there, which is dear to my heart. Yeah.
Where can people follow you or follow this journey you're doing?
Instagram, Johnny Chops 52, or just Johnny Chops. Working on a website at the moment. But if anyone wants to look up, the charity is A DJ Saved My Life, and it does fantastic stuff. And it's all around music and art.
Thank you very much. Your work will be here for the next 6 to 8 weeks. And yeah, excellent.